This is problem 5 from the practice test. We need to write a function called getLongestSentence that will read an unknown number of lines from a file. Each line has a sentence on it, which is a list of words separated by spaces. Keep track of the sentence with the most words in it, which is not necessarily the one with the most characters in it. All words are separated by a single space. Assume our file has the following 2 lines, and the quotation marks would not be there in the file. But so we got 4 and 7 years ago our fathers brought forth on this continent, and that has 13 words. This one has fewer characters, but if we count each letter here as a word because they're all separated by spaces, we've got 16. So this is the one that should actually be returned by our function to get the longest sentence. So let's go up here and define our function get longest sentence. And we're going to pass in, actually we're not passing in anything. We are going to open a file. And the name of my file is, I think, test 0-02 hyphen practice 05.txt. Okay, I'm going to pause for a second and check on that. And I had the file name wrong. The file name is actually test-02-practice-data-05. I left the word data out. .txt. Okay. Then what I want to do is I want to keep track of the longest sentence. So let's do most words. So we're going to keep track of the number of words in the longest sentence. So now I want to step through every line of the file. So for line in file, what I want to do is I want to find out how many words are in that. And there's a real easy way to do that. I can do words equals line dot split, and it'll split it every place where there's a space. And then I just need to check the length. So if the length of words is greater than most words, then the longest sentence is going to be this one, which is the line. I don't want to do the words because that'll return a list. Okay. And no split there, just hit, why does it want to do that? Okay. And, okay, I also need to keep track of the length here too. So most words equals length of words. Okay. And then when I get all done, I want to return the longest sentence. Okay, so let's see how that works. The data file has those 2 lines in it. Let's go ahead and run it, and probably won't work the first time, but let's see. Well, you got to call it, don't you? So print get longest sentence. Okay, now let's try to run it. Okay, it didn't find it, and I know why it didn't find it. I've still got this in the default folder, and I want to do a save as, and I want to save it in the place where I put my Python programs. And my Python programs go in a folder here called my Python programs. And we call this practice test 02, test practice. Okay. And I shouldn't have done that. Okay, so test -02 practice. And then click on save. Don't click up above. Okay, now the program and the data file should be in the same folder. So let's go ahead and try to run it again. And there it is. It returned the longest sentence for me.